welcome back to the Fallout 4 Nono Ninja run. This is episode 8. Might actually call it 8.5. I did start recording on my way back. As you'll recall, at the end of episode 7, we had just finished clearing out the switchboard with Deacon, and I was going to sleep for a bit and then return here to Hangman's Alley. And I mentioned I would start recording if anything seemed like it was going to happen between there and here. So I did start recording because on my way near Cambridge, a feral ghoul just kind of wandered out of College Square, and I thought he might see me and come attack me and that sort of thing. So I started recording and started this whole intro and everything, and then he wandered off, didn't see me, and it ended up being a very boring crawl/walk all the way back here. So I just deleted that whole recording, and once I got here, got all of my inventory sorted out and cleared out and everything, and then I started recording here. So now we're going to start moving forward again. Now, the next thing I really want to do is meet Deacon back at the Old North Church, where we met Desdemona and Deacon and the lady with the minigun and that sort of thing. Her name is Glory. However, I'm still only level 15, and I'm debating, because when I get there, I'm still going to need to do 3 more quests for them before I get Ballistic Weave, but I probably, if all goes well, will finish those 3 quests without really being very close to level 25, and level 25 is where I'm going to start using Ballistic Weave. So I'm tempted to go to Diamond City. There's a bunch of pretty easy quests and experience there. There's some locations around there with fairly easy enemies and that sort of thing, but I think let's at least do the first quest that I need, the next quest that I need to do with the railroad, and after that we'll meet with a new member that we haven't seen yet, that is a robot, and she will be giving us a quest that is really going to kind of define just how easy or difficult moving forward is going to be, and I'll kind of explain that when the time comes. So we're just going to run/crawl our way down the waterfront here. It is pretty much cleared out. Now that I have Sneak 3, I can kind of go through this little area. There's a bunch of dead gunners outside of Hallucinogen Inc. It's all their stuff is dirty. And I did get clean army fatigues last time, so that's good. Sometimes they'll have a nice piece of armor, but most of the time, by the time I feel comfortable coming here, nothing they have is really worth my time, other than that little frag mine. And then there's a couple of traps down the alleyway here that pose no risk to me whatsoever, unless I'm standing next to them when someone else runs into them, but they won't go off for me. So we'll take care of those and move on down the waterfront. Now, a couple of episodes ago, I took care of all those raiders in front of Pikmin Gallery, and that won't help me just yet, but once I get done meeting Deacon at the Old North Church and kind of finish up this quest that I'm currently on called Tradecraft, then I will have some use for those raiders being dead and gone, because I'll be coming out the secret back entrance to the railroad headquarters in the Old North Church, and pretty much that pops out right on top of them. 2 super mutants there. They're running into the 3 super mutants, and then there's a suicider. You can tell by the little blinky red light. He's got a mini nuke armed. They are running in right where I want to go, which is perfect, of course. So we're going to gently, quietly kind of follow them. The super mutants themselves don't worry me too much. They all have guns, but they're usually going to be pipe weapons and not do a ton of damage to me. And if I would need to, I could use some Psycho Jet to bridge the gap between myself and them pretty quick. It's that suicider that terrifies me. And yeah, of course, they're just standing there. How many? Is there 5? Alright, they look like they are going to go attack the raiders in front of Haymarket Mall down there. There's a turret there, and 3 or 4 raiders out in front. Yep. So we're about to see a big explosion, because that suicider will run right at the first thing that shoots at him and activate his... Did they kill him before he could set him do his suicide? Okay, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. Just going to proceed on as if that's not even happening. But yes, enemies killing other enemies, always fine in my book. Especially in a permadeath sort of run. It would be tempting to go kind of see if I could be a vulture and pick their corpses. There might be a legendary in there, but it's just not worth the risk at this point. So I've already cleared out all the ghouls here, so I'm perfectly safe to run unless one of the skeletons decides to be a physics object that does damage to me. But again, if I were to die from something like that, I would consider this not an actual death and reload. But just taking damage, well, that's not a problem in this run. So I would just heal.
Me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Yep, I was carrying him. Not physically, but he was so useless that I was pretty much carrying him.
Disabled a minefield and wiped out 100 Gen 1s.
There were probably
So is any of that true?
12 Gen 1s, but yes.
Every word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See?
I mean, it's not that hard to imagine.
But instead,
you'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before.
Still not sure why Deacon thinks so much of me, but it doesn't really matter. Sure, I'll join the railroad.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now I need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
I don't like Professor or Fixer.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Maybe Charmer.
Call me Charmer.
Charmer. Fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first,
I'm using my hands. One of them is holding this knife.
So be careful.
Oh, let's talk to Deacon.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. Speaking of which...
Now, I am not using companions to travel with, but I am going to tell Deacon, yes, let's join up, let's join forces, you can be my companion, and I'm going to instantly dismiss him.
I think it's about time we call.
Another time, then.
And send him to Hangman's Alley. He can do some guard duty there. And in we go. Tradecraft completed. And Boston After Dark will soon begin.
It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe.
We just gotta go talk to Dr. Carrington over here.
It's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done.
He's actually got a really good point.
Since you're here now, we might
They don't
as well
know
put you to
anything
work.
about me. But, you know what? I'm here to
Tell me
help.
what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
This guy isn't really, Mr. Congeniality, is he?
So is there anyone you like?
Oh, I wasn't aware we were competing for congeniality awards. I thought we were rescuing synths. My mistake. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
He did. I didn't use it just because I wanted to see how Ricky's feathers would get ruffled.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton
That's because
is a
I
prominent
chose the
businessman
code name
from
Charmer.
The dead drop will be... Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quick.
Okay, will do. Very good. Let's see what you guys have around here. Nothing good, nothing good. Anything good here? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Addict all. That's going to come in handy if I get addicted to anything. Which hopefully won't happen. Rag mine. Okay, then we'll take a drink of water and... I guess we better go talk to Tinker Tom. Well, first we'll talk to Drummer Boy.
The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all
I think
the
he
dead
means
drops,
enviable.
grab incoming agents, and tell them
Envious
where they
job
lead.
wouldn't make a lot
I
of
don't
sense.
suppose you want to switch places.
Why is that a bad job?
a bad job?
Runners at the bottom of the totem pole in the railroad. Just a hair above tourists.
That wouldn't really be the bottom then.
Runner is a cut above field work, I suppose. Someone's got to do it. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
Okie doke. Tinker Tom, let's talk to your craziness and find out what you have to say. While you're getting up, I'll just kind of loot here.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I'm
Alright.
relieved, actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Nope, I don't
No,
eat anything.
I never eat anything.
You see, that's smart. That's smart, man. S-M-A-R-T.
Right.
The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they...
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked. Tinker Tom is a genius when it comes to engineering, but about everything else...
Okay, okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. There's the Mona. Says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
No.
Let
No, I
them
don't think
hear
so.
and see. Okay, okay. Uh-huh.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I'll read you, man. Smart. Hey, you.
No,
Maybe
I'm not
later.
going to barter with you because I can't use the stuff you've got in your stock. Alright, now we're done with talking to people. Noodle cups, very good things for me to grab. And some other miscellaneous items. Some more noodle cups over here. And now, it'd be great if Pam here would talk to me, would give me the next mission that she will have for me, but she won't talk to me until I do this thing for Dr. Carrington with Old Man Stockton and H222 and all that, so sadly we have to do that. And I don't really like this mission, especially at a low level and that sort of thing. One big reason I don't like it is it ends up, I end up having to go to a location that is close enough to an event within Automatron, which is one of the DLCs, and I do not want Automatron to actually start anytime soon, because once it starts there are roving gangs of robots and people with those robots, and they're very big nasty groups of them, and yeah, I want to avoid having them out and roaming the Commonwealth um, for as long as humanly possible. So I do have a method of making sure that Automatron doesn't officially kind of start, despite being within the zone where the initial fight is taking place. I'm usually able to just get in and out before the key players within that die, and that stops it from continuing until I'm ready. And you do have quite a bit of time, because the things that have to die are pretty big. Now, the quest marker wants me to go over there. There's a mailbox with the dead drop stuff in it. But you can actually just run right up here to Bunker Hill, which is where Old Man Stockton is, and just talk to him without even doing the dead drop thing.
Caravan or Raider?
What?
What? I said Caravan or Raider. Which are you? I really don't understand what you're asking. Seriously? This is Bunker Hill. All the caravans in the Commonwealth come through here, and every Raider outfit in the area gets protection money to keep their paws off the market and our homes. So there's only two. I'm here on my own. Freelance, huh?
And now we are allowed into Bunker Hill.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody...
I don't... Oh, I do have 10 caps. Sure. You know what? Yeah.
Sure. I'll take the tour.
Caps up front. Thank you. The market's in the back, bar's in the corner, and the outhouse is over the wall. Bye.
Little scammer. Now, I find it interesting. Stockton is inside here, underneath something that would be stopping the rain, but since this is an outdoor environment, we all look shiny and wet. And,
Welcome, my friend.
yeah.
Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone a bit more armed.
I have two.
You're with our mutual friends, yes?
Let's say I am.
Of course. You've just joined, haven't you? So maintaining proper security here and...
A trader always has to move his merchandise efficiently.
And being so sneaky, despite the fact that there's literally no one within earshot. But whatever. Institute has robots in my blood or something.
But raiders have complicated matters.
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders? Done.
I like you already. It's scheduled to be a nighttime delivery.
Well, it's nighttime right now. For how long? Ooh, only... Oh, you.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people who know. From what I hear, you may fit.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You'll get paid, by the way, but you'll need to come down to Cat.
Yep, okay. Cabot Hill, later. I do like talking to him to get permission to be at Cabot Hill, because there's a sentry bot that patrols there, and if you're not invited, after enough time, that sentry bot can become agitated and just straight up destroy you. So, it's nice to be invited, even if you don't end up doing the quest. There is a Mirelurk. You can kind of see him shambling around over there. He's not the most perceptive guy, so I can actually get pretty close to him before I need to go into sneak mode. And even if he does perceive me within VATS, I should be able to take him out. I do need to take him out. Just wish he wasn't so far over there. There is a Mirelurk hunter over there as well. I'm just gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him for now. Usually I take him out, but usually he's on the road or approaching the road, and I'm kind of pressed for time. I need to get to the place that I need cleared out before it is 6 a.m. Otherwise Stockton won't show up and I'll have to wait for 12 hours, which I can do pretty easily. There's church pews where I need to go, and I can sit there and just wait. But I'd prefer not to do that. Now, I'm hearing gunfire over in that direction, but I've got my own problems. There's a turret. Oh, what are they fighting? You guys are slowing me down here. Alright, we're just going to try taking out the turret. And are we inside? Or still outside? We're still outside. Oh, I'm inside. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm still in danger. Why am I still in danger? I know there's only 3 in here. What am I so in danger from? What were they fighting? Just kind of hoping. Oh, what? Let's just get over here. They were fighting something that I thought was going to be friendly towards me, or I hoped anyways. And that's just a regular raider. Of course, regular raiders can still have combat shotguns and Molotovs and that kind of thing. Still more caution. What else? What is going on around here? There's never... I shouldn't say never. There's usually not this much stuff to deal with. There's a super mutant over there. He can't see me. I know there's a raider kind of up there, but he shouldn't be aware of me killing that turret and those 3 guys inside there. I don't like when I don't know what's going on.
Only a fucking coward hides.
So there's a female voice and a male voice. Whoa, okay. Let's get some Molotovs going. Okay, I got one. Oh, I didn't get one. Do not shoot me, thank you. Oh, she's too far away, but she's limping, so she's crippled. Still in caution. Why am I still in caution? Okay, well, level 16 means ninja level 2. Now doing 5 times on any sneak attack, which when the weapon you have is almost worth 100 damage, should be more than enough to kill just about anything. That super mutant is walking in this direction. I'm still in caution. I don't know why. I'm just gonna keep moving forward because, like I said, I'm kind of on the clock here. Nope. Okay, that's probably the one that's up on top of that building. So that one we can just... Oh, Fury! That's a pretty rare drug for me to find, and since I won't be getting the chemist perk, I can't craft my own Fury, and it's a very nice drug. I'll kind of go over what it is in a bit here, but first we need to get to this area. It's starting to get close to daylight. You can hear in the distance the weapons fire, and there's a ghoul. He's going to cause problems. Go in and attack them, please. Yeah, there you go. But you see all those lasers and stuff? That is the start of Automatron. Oh, you piece of work. Ugh. Alright. Did the raiders hear that? No, they did not. Okay, good. Let's go in here. 1, 2. Nope. Want the one that's standing up. that guy while he's standing up. Just knife him. Okay, what time is it? Okay, good. Alright, Old Man Stockton, hurry up. Wait until nighttime. It's nighttime. Get out here. Come on. Hurry up. There you are. Okay, we'll get back inside because he's got to come in, light that candle, say some stuff, and he's not quick about it. Okay.
Hey.
Yep. Hi.
Everything looks clear. This is H222.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Come on. H2. Would you? Be quick.
There may be more raiders out there.
Quick.
Remember what I told you. I'll fire up.
Yep. Fire up the signal. Hurry up. Anytime now.
There. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe.
Okay.
Someone will be here shortly.
That someone is going to come from this direction, and I want to meet them as quickly as possible to minimize the time that I'm near that. While I'm near that, they are hurting each other, and if that battle ends, Automatron begins.
Don't shoot. Charmer, right? I heard about
Yep.
you.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right, you are.
Come on.
Hey,
Come on. I'll clear the raiders.
you hit. You need to get to Taekwondo.
I kind of already cleared most of them.
All right. Taekwondo.
So, let's get away from that battle. Now, there is a super mutant up there. It's unlikely he'll detect me at night, but he sometimes detects our friend High Rise, who just sprints through like not a care in the world. There's a raider up there, but he's focused on High Rise to the point that he won't notice me. She won't notice me running up to stab her. Why? Oh. Blitz, you absolute. Fine. Okay. Go ahead. High Rise. High Rise. Where? What are you doing? Thankfully, after this one, I'm mostly done with missions. What? Mostly done with missions where I have to deal with NPCs on my side that I have to work with. Yeah. I can't move forward until High Rise. Thankfully, only High Rise. I don't have to wait for H222. It's just assumed that if High Rise gets to his various waypoints, that H222 follows him. Okay. Yep. We've established you're here. Oh, there we go. Let's keep on running. Now, it's possible that Mirelurk, well, it's also possible that some super mutants will be in this alley, and no good. Okay, we don't want the spotlight to see us, so maybe keep going. Spotlight did see us, but that's okay. Mirelurk is still just kind of shambling way over there. Hopefully doesn't see High Rise, won't come cause any problems. No trouble there. And yes, we are moving on. Very good. Thankfully, during this section, again, High Rise and H222 are marked as essential, so they can't die, because blundering as they did, they most certainly would have. And here we are, Ticonderoga.
High Rise.
And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory.
Glory is the lady that had the minigun. Now, we are going to go into Ticonderoga with... Well, not with High Rise. We're going to just say, okay, you take the next elevator, and then he's magically going to be inside. For whatever reason, he beat us up there. Maybe he took the stairs and took them two at a time or something. I don't know. But we are coming in here because there's some pretty decent loot, including one guaranteed piece of military-grade duct tape. Our first guaranteed piece on the run.
You're from HQ, right?
And
Mr. Stockton said I shouldn't say anything.
And yet you are saying things, so that's interesting. Grab that guns and bullets, not that it really
Thanks again.
means anything to me because I can't even sell it, but it just bothers me to leave skill books just laying there. It's kind of an OCD thing. Okay, we've looted this side. The other side doesn't have much usually, but you always gotta check it. You just never know.
Runs a good safe house.
And it's fairly quick to check anyways.
Nice job with
The
H2.
Tarberry. It's not completely useless. Purified water. Purified water. And then we just kind of proceed down the tower. Checking every container along the way, just because they could have something good. And here we go. Our first piece of guaranteed military grade duct tape. Ah, a legendary Protectron Watcher. The nice thing about friendly units with legendaries is you can go into sneak and pickpocket them just to see what they have. Powered radar, I'd like that. I would like that. That would be very good. Makes running a lot better and that sort of thing, but I don't know if this Watcher, because he's friendly to me, I think he might be considered, you know, Team High Rise or Team Railroad or whatever, and so killing him might turn them hostile, and I'm just not willing to take that chance. I might check that out later and come back here if it turns out that it's absolutely fine to kill him. I might just do that. I know I can take him out in one hit with a sneak attack critical. It's just a matter of if I do so, will that be a horrible, horrible mistake that precludes me getting ballistic weave or anything because I'm instantly hostile to all of the railroad. I don't think I would be. I can't imagine that the developers would make it that way. But again, just not worth the risk at this point. Now, if he had military grade duct tape, that might be something worth considering, but not going to be much else left in the tower here. We're down kind of towards the, well, at least the bottom of the top part. Still a couple more small stairs to go down, and once we're out into Cambridge. Alright, looks like we're all good here, completely hidden. Now usually I just kind of sprint back towards the railroad, but I do have to worry about that mire lurk. And now, as you can see, it's starting to get to be kind of close to dawn here. So, take it nice and slow. Okay, it looks like he is either up here on the street or close to it. Yeah, he's gonna walk right into me, and if I just get close enough and then stand still, he'll come to me. That's right. Just nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Not quite close enough. And stabby, stabby, stabby. Alright. Now we can continue on. We'll see if there's anything dangerous on the bridge. Sometimes nothing new will spawn because it was those super mutants that were here, and they were here most recently. But it is the fabled just 3 frag mines random encounter, which is nice because free frag mines for me. It's tempting to just put them back down as mine, no pun intended, because then if I come back out and something is standing there, that something will just explode and I'll get the experience for it. But it's not always an enemy that spawns there, and I don't really want to have, you know, something like Stash, the merchant, the drug merchant, and her bodyguards get hit by it, because it will not kill them because they're marked as essential, and then they'll just be mad at me. Whereas if they happen upon those and I haven't touched them, then they somehow know that I didn't plant them there, and they aren't mad at me. Fallout 4 logic. Now we will move on over here, turn this into Carrington, kind of tell him I told you so.
The H-222 situation appears to have been resolved satisfactorily, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of this...
Right.
He's going to give me another quest to go check on something else.
I'll get it done.
I'll totally not get it done. Maybe later. What? Oh.
Tom needs you.
That was Tinker Tom and his stupid experiments. Anyways, I'll say I'm going to get it done, but I really have no intention of getting it done unless I need experience or something later. But yeah. Drummer Boy tells me Tinker Tom needs me. Glory says she's glad I'm signed on. More importantly, Pam says, hello, Agent Charmer.
I have a mission for you.
Good.
Increasing efficiency of
Yep.
traffic
Okay.
solution.
New distribution center. Sure, give me the details.
Give me the details.
Pacify the target location.
Okay, what is it going to be? Don't be Outpost Zamanja. Don't be Outpost Zamanja. Don't be Outpost Zamanja. Do not be Outpost. Thank you. Oh. Sunshine Tidings Co-op is easy. It's a little bit of a pain for me because that's something that I was going to use for something else later, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Much rather have that than Outpost Zamanja. Okay, I think that's a good spot to end this episode. Next episode, I will be making a little trip to the west to secure Sunshine Tidings Co-op for the railroad, and moving ever further to getting my hands on Ballistic Weave. Thanks for joining me for this one. Hope to see you in the next one.